So you got Amico fever. That's good. That's real good. Because you know I got the medicine. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Let's see here. Shark sold. Astro Smash sold. Two of the pillars of Intellivision are gone. They sold them off. Oh my friends. This, take a whiff of that. Smell it. Feel it. Oh, there's changes coming. There's corporate changes coming. We're going to have new LLCs created. Maybe one or two LLCs are going to go by the wayside, maybe bankrupt. How are you going to make money on these? Hey, do the investors get money from these sales? What do you think? Oh no, they're not retail sales. So they don't get a single nickel. Oh my friends, this is the beginning of the end of the new Intellivision company as Phil sees it.
The analysis is provided based on the information that No Swear Gamer provided. Go check it out.
First of all, let's talk about the state of Tommy Tallarico. These big properties are getting sold big in context, right? Big for Intellivision, right? These are the pillars of Intellivision. They're getting sold, and is any of the money going to Tommy Tallarico's defense fund? Hell no. You got to pay for your own lawyer, son. You got yourself in trouble. You signed that personal guarantee. Oh, man. Can you imagine how Tommy feels right now after making all these guys all this money, after starting this brand, after making those games that they're going to sell off right now and not give them a nickel? Oh, that's got to hurt, Tommy. That's got to hurt, man. Geez. But more than that, guys, can you imagine, say the Ford company selling their Mustang brand, or Chevy selling the Corvette brand, or any company selling their pillars, and this is what's happening for Intellivision here, right? And as far as the games for Intellivision, probably the one that hurts the most is Astro Smash. You can ask anybody in the retro community from the Gen X era, when you hear Astro Smash, what do you think? You think Intellivision, right? That has been a pillar of the company. Shark, not to the extent it was back then, right? But Astro Smash definitely is. That's one of their stronger brands, one of their stronger IPs, and it's gone. It was sold to BG Entertainment. What are they going to do with it? Who knows, right? Are the investors going to see any money from that? Oh man, no, don't count on that, right? They're not going to see any money. Tommy's not going to see any money for his defense fund. It's going to go into salaries. It's going to go into the new companies. It's going to go into profit for the real owners of the company, right? The real owners, the ones that have the big buckaroos there, the $300+ million guys, right? Maybe they get to pay some of those loans, but it's not going to where it was supposed to be going. So, Phil Adams over here, he's like a butcher cutting a side of beef. He's cutting off the best parts because you know what's going to happen, right? After he gets done selling off the best parts of Intellivision, then a couple of the LLCs have to go away, right? And what LLCs are going to be those? They have to be the ones with the liabilities, the ones that owe the refunds, the ones that owe Republic, the ones that owe this and that and the other. Anything that's a liability has to go away in order for this company to be profitable again. Those have to go. I think the time came where a lot of these contracts, first effort expiring, are going away, and now they're able to take some chunks out of the company that are meaningful, right? That can move another entity forward, not the old one. But if this right here, this sale of these two properties right here, and shout out to the North Shore Gamer for putting this out there. I'm just reacting to this. Then you have to be, especially guys, the people that I feel for is those people that that genuinely back these people from the beginning, right? But here's a couple of things that have to burn you inside, right? If you're an Intellivision Amico believer. Number one, John Alvarado. John Alvarado knew that all of this was going on. Absolutely. Not 10%, not 50%. He knew exactly what was going on. And yet he still stayed on those live streams. You know, singing rah, rah, rah. You know, trying to buy as much time as possible. So some of these contracts would have expired and that old company wouldn't have a liability. And now this new company he gets to work for, he gets to keep on collecting checks. Everybody acting on their own interest here. But if you're a fan, if you're sitting on those live streams, how do you feel? How do you feel that he knew this was going on and he's going in there and, you know, being a cheerleader for these guys for something it's not going to happen, right? These pilot units are made to test and fail, right? In order to give a justification of why going in a new direction, because you can't make that console at that price with that many things. It's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth making that console like that. Could you make something similar? Yeah, sure. You know, whatever. They'll give you something at the end to satisfy the people. Of course, we have the Amigo Club, right? We get first dibs on the rest of the crap that Phil isn't going to sell, right? We get first dibs at that. The stuff that he's not able to sell, we're going to get first dibs. Because the good stuff, that's going out, right? And it's not going to be paying Tommy's Defense Fund. It's not going to be it's not going to be used for refunds as far as we know, or it shouldn't be if you want to be a profitable company. Where you can clearly see the path that he's taking, which is the path of ending the old company and establishing something new. You know, if you would have told me this back in 2020, I would have never believed it, but this is the reality today. And I don't think this is the end of it. There might be a couple other properties there that they can get rid of. I don't think they're replacing or buying any new IPs. As Phil said, I think this is the beginning of the end of the old Amico and Intellivision. And we got to see what's next here. I'm pretty sure that within the next 60 days, we're going to hear some big news of assets being sold. Not only that, Tommy's court case is going to settle at some point. And if those records become public, we should get some pretty interesting information on what's going on in the insides of Intellivision. Well, we didn't have anything to talk about for a very long time, and now look at us. Just look at us. All kinds of information. Once again, a shout out to the No Swear Gamer for putting that information out there. Oh man, this is going to get exciting here pretty soon. Guys, I will catch you on the next one. Take care.